Like and subscribe right now, or you're gonna have terrible luck for the next week. There are some natural phenomena that we cannot possibly begin to explain, and sometimes we see these phenomena when we look up at the sky. Here are 10 phenomena in the sky caught on camera that we can't explain. Stick around for number 3 on this list. Some say that it may be a portal to another dimension. Number 10. The clouds of Brazil. There are lots of scary things. Skeletons, for one, are pretty scary. Ghouls, too, are definitely terrifying, and vampires are probably the scariest things ever. However, a sky that's red with blood may be scarier than all these things combined. And that is what some people in Brazil have to contend with. We don't know the year or time this video was recorded, but we do know that it has been making the rounds on the internet. Some YouTubers have come out to say that it's fake because there's only been one source for the video. And while we may agree, we can't say for sure. It may be fake, or it may be real. No one can decide. All we know is that if this happened in real life, we certainly have more questions than answers regarding it. Number 9. Red sprites. If you thought red clouds were scary, wait till you see what red sprites are. The scary thing about these sprites is that they don't show up in the sky in regular conditions. Instead, they show up during thunderstorms. That way, they're able to carry a more ominous feel than normal. But what are these sprites in the first place? Well, they're a large-scale electrical discharge that occur high above thunderstorm clouds, or cumulonimbus, giving rise to a quite varied range of visual shapes flickering in the night sky. They're usually triggered by the discharges of positive lightning between an underlying thundercloud and the ground. They appear as luminous, reddish-orange flashes, and they often occur in clusters above the troposphere at an altitude range of 50 to 90 kilometers. It took over a century for the first sprites to be captured in a video, and that happened in 1989. They were captured by scientists from the University of Minnesota, and they have subsequently been captured by other research teams many times. Some people sometimes inaccurately refer to sprites as upper atmospheric lightning. However, that's wrong. They're cold plasma phenomena that lack the hot channel temperatures of tropospheric lightning. So they're more akin to fluorescent tube discharges than to lightning discharges. So if you see a sprite during a storm, don't be scared. There's no UFO battle in the sky. It's just normal storm stuff. Number 8. The red moon. The moon is not usually red. It could be white, it could be gray, it could be grayish white, but it's most certainly not red. However, sometimes it does look red, and sometimes that gets caught on camera, like in this video. There are 2 general explanations for the red moon. The first is that it's what happens when the moon goes through a total lunar eclipse. The red hue that you can see is actually due to the red edge of Earth's shadow, which is reflected onto the moon. That's one explanation. The second is more mythical and is generally rejected by the scientific community. It's that the red moon is a symbol of malevolence. The Inca people of South America believed that the deep red coloring is a jaguar attacking and eating the moon. That's an interesting thing to think about, isn't it? But the people of Inca weren't the only ones with their own definitions of the red blood moon. The people of ancient Mesopotamia said the lunar eclipse was considered a direct assault on the king, and in India, it was regarded to be the result of the demon Rahu drinking the elixir of immortality. The sun and moon promptly decapitate Rahu, but having consumed the elixir, his head remained immortal. Rahu's head chases the sun and the moon to devour them, seeking revenge. If he catches them, we have an eclipse. Rahu swallows the moon, which reappears out of his severed neck. What do you think? Do you believe the scientific explanation or the mythological one? Number 7. Sun pillars. This is one phenomena that you may have seen several times. Sun pillars are vertical shafts of light that extend upward from a bright light source, such as the sun or other bright light low on the horizon. They can be 5 to 10 degrees tall and sometimes even higher. They might lengthen or brighten as you gaze at them. However, several sources have said that these pillars are not just normal natural occurrences, that instead they're evidence of UFOs. Crazy, right? Well, a lot of people believe that. They think that these sun pillars are evidence of UFOs beaming down and abducting people. It would be a crazy theory if so many people didn't believe it. So what do you think? Do you think sun pillars are just regular things, or do you think that they're evidence of aliens? Let us know in the comment section. Number 6. Asparatus. In 2017, this video was taken in North Dakota. It shows the clouds rolling and rumbling in a very strange formation. If you've not seen something like this before, you definitely would be scared out of your mind. It's one of the strangest cloud formations we've ever seen. clouds rolled across the sky as the sun set behind a thunderstorm, leaving the city below in awe. You may be shocked at these clouds, but they're not all that strange. In fact, this cloud formation is called asperatus. The asperatus is a kind of cloud formation that looks like a wave. It's officially called the undulatus asperatus, and it definitely looks like something you may see in a movie or something of that sort. The cloud was recently added to the official classification of clouds in 2017. Before then, it was an unexplainable phenomenon that may even be called a trick of video editing. However, now that it has been added to the official register, it's clear that these sort of clouds exist and are not a trick of video editing. Number 5. Spooky lights. Early in 2020, Tim Walker and his daughter Carolyn were taking their trash to the end of their driveway in the village of Bethel when something strange happened. Just beyond their house, flashes started to come up in the sky. The flashes started before they even noticed, and it was caught by their doorbell camera. When they noticed the flashes in the sky, they paused and stared. It obviously took them by surprise. When Carolyn saw the flashes, she told her dad to look up at it, and he was shocked. After he saw the flashes, he put the trash can down to stare at it. It clearly spooked him, as it was such a strange sight to see. The footage shows red, orange, and purple light filling the sky in the distance as cars move along a road in the foreground. What do you think was the source of the light? Do you think it was natural, or was it something else? Number 4. Ring of Darkness. This ring was reportedly captured by a 16-year-old schoolgirl with her smartphone after she played tennis with her mother. It was reported that the ring remained in the sky for about 3 minutes before it vanished into thin air. There have been a lot of theories concerning the origins of the ring. Some say the video was edited and this is a fake video. However, others say that the video looks pretty authentic. The video wobbles, so it has that natural, organic look. The ring also looks very authentic in the video. Some people thought it may just be a strange weather phenomenon, but that's not likely as there's no meteorological reason for why it happened, and if there is one, it hasn't been put forward. So what was it? The likely answer is fireworks. Shortly after the video, Warwick Castle confirmed that they had been testing fireworks. So no, this wasn't aliens. Number 3. Russian flash. The bright yellow glow lasted for about 11 seconds before it disappeared. Russian authorities didn't comment on the video, leaving conspiracy theorists to run wild with crazy ideas on the origin of the light. Some said it was aliens, while others said that a portal was opening up. Interestingly, the light wasn't accompanied by any sound, making it even more eerie. According to regional television, neither meteorologists nor scientists can explain the strange phenomenon. A local observatory even indicated nothing fell from the sky on the day of the flash. So what was it? We don't know.
Now it's time for today's best pick.
Our picture today was sent in by a subscriber. Remember, if you come across a picture online and would like to know its origins, you can send it in to us. Who knows, your picture may even get featured in a future video. Number 2. Ball lightning. Ball lightning is probably the most confusing phenomenon on this list. Why? Well, the scientific community recognizes that it happens, but they don't know how or why. Basically, it's an unexplained phenomenon described as luminescent spherical objects that vary from pea-sized to several meters in diameter. They're said to last way longer than lightning bolts, and some even say they tend to explode mid-air and leave a smell of sulfur behind. Laboratory experiments today have produced effects that are visually similar to reports of ball lightning, but how these relate to the supposed phenomenon remains unclear, so scientists don't have any idea of what they're dealing with yet.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works.
Number 1. Fire rainbows. These are actually called circumhorizontal arcs. Yep, they're neither fires nor rainbows. The misleading term fire rainbow is sometimes used to describe this phenomenon. Although it's neither a rainbow nor related in any way to fire, the term, apparently coined in 2006, may originate in the occasional appearance of the arcs as flames in the sky when it occurs in fragmentary cirrus clouds. But they do look like an exotic blend of both, wouldn't you say? So what are fire rainbows? They're basically optical phenomenon that belong to the family of ice halos formed by the refraction of the sun, or moonlight, in plate-shaped ice crystals suspended in the atmosphere, typically in cirrus or cirrostratus clouds, and they are extremely rare. If you enjoyed watching this video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We have lots of great videos like this for you on the channel. Goodbye and stay safe.